Donald, how is it possible that whenever you happen to drop by animals are reported to have lost their eyeballs through their ass, and marsupials, their tongues are discovered in their digestional tract because they vomited so violently it came loose and swallowed it with barf insects all over it? People have said to me, you've been spotted in their backyard yelling the tonsils out your mouth with your smelly urine truffle in your hands, jerking yourself off while pointing at local birds that are pecking at sunflower pits. Care to explain yourself here, Donald? You probably have a good reason for it. And while we are at it, you need to stop gnawing on severed toes of the deceased at the morgue. The coroners have been needed to put on stress relief because they're just incapable to keep you out, and it got to them. Corpses keep on rotting because you used the balsam to keep your dick from rotting any further. You man, you are causing me to barf vomit out my pee hole. I am going to rue the day when I'm going to start peeing out my throat. You're such a biological anomaly, Donald. You're causing healthy people to have medical anomalies start developing when they look at you for the long visit Dr. Bott already. And another thing, why do I keep on finding blood and shit in my bath water after I wash my ass with bleach? I was puzzled at first, but then I start noticing the pattern. These things happen after I had a debate with you on something. It also explains why I had found my foreskin in the drain earlier.
Whenever I have trouble keeping my eyes open, I just grab my bag with my grilled penis shafts from bugs or my bag with baked sperm from tarantulas, and I crush them into a powder and snort it, and you will just see me bursting back into life, Johnson. Just you wait, the evidence will snort for itself. Can I make a life request here for your podcast streamers for just a second? If you happen to have some spare cut-off canary clitoris lips lying around or some extra rich vaginal oils of accumulated old sperm residue from past visitors, please contact me. I am desperate for some. I crave some bad.
What I've noticed right away here is that you, Donald, don't know your ass from your breath. But since you talk out your ass, it's only natural the air that comes out of your yap takes on the smell that comes out of your shit bucket. Your excrement cream is one I can do without.
I become enraged when I notice they did not put any excrement gravy on my sardine waffle. I call them over and grab the waiter by his tie and say, listen here, you flattened out pork penis. What kind of a business are you running here? You expect people to take not having any crap on their waffle or what? Oh, don't give me that crap, but rather finally some actual real one on this sardine waffle. You aren't going to shut me up otherwise if you know what's good for you. Better lower your pants and lay a fresh one on my dinner plate right this instant. You freaking steaming chimpanzee breast that you are. There seems to be human shit in my pigeon or vagina. Is there a tutorial on YouTube that shows you the best way to remove it? Please, I am desperate. I got a sudden uprising in my libido while I was wiping my ass and my fingers were unusually saturated with my shit, and I ended up fingering my pigeon hard.
I think I have a dead ferret in my underpants again, because if there's no corpse decomposing in my pants, it would signal to me I can no longer ignore washing my wrinkled piss bowl, because it might really start decaying one of these days. If I don't, it's at my mercy. I love the power I have over it. Feels good. I am a member of the Dry Urine Gang. My gang name is the Pippi Snozzler. We go and hang out our willies together and smell each other's dry urine in a backside alley. We have no rival gangs because of the strong urine smell coming off our peeing sticks. They don't have the cheese balls to challenge us. On the rare occasions I do come across a rival gang member, my ruthlessness knows no bounds. After dripping some piss on his knee, I look at him and say, I like my eggs with bacon and pea grease. How about that, huh? Dissing by pissing. Go pee to your mommy. You already started peeing through your eyes, so. We practice the pee flute as well. We take turns and go do re mi fa so smell me. We comply and get on our knees and smell the pee of the one his flute. We do band practice on Tuesday night. It gets real competitive. Occasionally someone needs to go to the hospital because someone's dick got bitten.
Oh, that one, I believe. Donald, you're a walking urinal. I have never smelled a more piss-soaked source of stench that has you beat. You are the pee champion. You must bathe in the piss you save for exactly those occasions. This explains the strange behavior of your hairpiece. It must try to dislodge itself. Because of you applying urine shampoo on your scalp, if it wants to leave, let it leave already, for God's sake. Don't pour piss on it and expect to take all that crap. If I did that to my Joe hairs, they would have a right to try fleeing my stinky bad urine and flip me off. And I would salute.
You should join me later crapping on seaweed fragments that lay rotting on Miami Beach. It's relaxing and you really become one with nature when you lay a brown one on one of its members. Tomorrow we search for some kelp to barf on. Is your crotch smeared in with chicken grease yet, Bert? What?
Why the hell not? I am not going to sit right across from a bastard who has no lard or grease on his piss pen. No way is that happening. You better apply it this instant, or I am leaving here. You have some of mine. Press your groin against mine.
I remember the words of Margaret Thatcher when she said, if you need to enforce on the forceful, with force they have forced your hand and your piss instrument, and if they wind up with some yellow pee in their nostril hairs, you can justify the means if they make you lower your pants. It's your stance.
If I had a little less cheese on my dick for every bit of effort I put in someone else instead of myself, I would have the exact same layers of penis cheese on my stinker. Back in the day, it was called the cheese grater because it never stopped smelling like gorgonzola that had some piss on it. What the flash diesel is going on here, Morty? Why isn't there a lineup of seriously ill people with aggressive bowel diseases standing bent over with their shit wind blower aimed at the direction of my nose? That's not what we agreed here, man. I demand someone farting up my nose right this instant. Say what? No, no, no. No, excuse me. Did you just say we are not going to freaking tear open an old lady, her clitoris, and suck her uterus out of her bloody old wrinkled expired turning prune? Oh hell no, Jensen. It's fucking happening. Deal with it, you snot helmet. It's either this or anus roastings. Don't try to discourage me, Bernard. It's not going to have any effect. Before this podcast is over, I will have dung beetles sticking out my ass. I am sick of these pests with their obsession about crap. My ass is a correction facility for dung beetles. After they've sampled my shit, they'll never desire more. I love eating antelope navel drenched with uterus juice of aggressive Jamaican pancreas apes. That's one to try out, folks. And while we're at it, you should try out my recipe for baked turd bars with ripe feces on the side. I also have a home remedy for dry lips. You can order my Trump shit balsam. Spackrappy bolognese with meatballs made from the shit of ringworms. Now, folks, it's very important you roll the ball of worm feces yourself. It makes the food taste so much more like crap because of the satisfaction you gain from putting the effort in yourself. Order my shit balsam on Trump's ass products. What's that? Just now, are you saying I don't get to shit spray in your baby's nasal cavity? Come on, Derek. That's not decent of you. Then I'll just wash the penis cheese of my schnitzel by letting your daughter spit the layers off. And that's non-negotiable. You got the choices. Pick one, or I will do both. I pee in my pants because of convenience, folks. It has nothing to do with being incontinent. Why would you exert yourself with going to the bathroom while it just comes naturally if you choose it to be, or should I say pee? Opening your urine valve is exhausting already. I'm not doing the extra crap. No way.
Donald, your gibberish makes my Joe shaft cry out sperm droplets out of protest. Seriously, yo, just shut your stinky bacteria pit already. Your blabbing makes my prostate bleed because it has no more sperm to eject. That's how much you mutter out nonsense. You need to stop before I develop prostate cancer. Donald, you need to stop pestering the goats at the zoo by blowing glass in their ass. Just go to a licensed glass blower, for God's sake. The zoo can't keep on affording a veterinarian to take the shards of glass out of those shitholes. And stop putting paper clips in snake vaginas. Where's their common sense? I can't believe what I heard from Mrs. Sugarlip, Donald. She found her drain flies losing air fluid on her horse, its stiff penis, while it was eating grass with snail sperm on it. And I thought, this has to be the work off the only sick bastard I know. And I reported you to the authorities, you poop fart. Donald, you need to stop driving by neighborhoods, for God's sake. Really, have no mercy, have you? You know, well enough that when the barn stock smells your stench drive by, their noses explode off their faces. And the chickens only lay themselves blind because no eggs but eyeballs blows out their ass. I better not look at you myself before I have crucial organs flying out my stinky Joe as well. I wouldn't like eating my dinner and watch you on television and shit out my kidneys on the couch by accident. I'd rather have them failing because at least then I still have the chance of undergoing dialysis. You are a disgrace of a being. You cannot hold any relationship. Can you? Why are you cheating on your penis microbes with anal bacteria from a homeless person with violent gonorrhea? I hope your eyelids get syphilis, you monster. I better not catch you open mouth kissing the ass of a falcon next. The toilet bowl of the White House needs to be removed after you've gone on it. Why did you have paper planes flying out of your crap bag, man? Explain that. It's almost like we know where Amelia Earhart is right now. It's your smelly Bermuda Triangle you call your ass.
I am a professional poem writer. Here's one. Oh, holy vaginal wall, You never like when my stinky pole pays you a visit at all. When I offer my seed, you say no, thank you. Your stench reminds me of rotten meat. I become angry and you shiver your quiver when I beg to differ and you yell loud, get out. The hell you will, Bobette. There's no way I would let you come between me and me pleasuring myself by sticking a spatula in my ass. The nerve on you, I can't believe. Your breast milk stinks like shit. Ever thought about that with those sour boobs of yours? It's no wonder. Oh yeah, the truth hurts, doesn't it? There's a rumor going around that I took advantage of a koala bear in distress by forcing it down my white underpants that I had shitted it to feces brown. But I can assure you all here today that it wasn't a underpants but boxer shorts. Let that be a lesson about the believability of the mainstream media. You know the movie Borat, well, not to take credit here, but they based that character on me actually. They altered the script to Kazakhstan, but you're looking at the source of its origin. That's why he came back to America. They did that to suddenly hint its place of origin. Oh, and another detail to correct is they also changed the bathing suit quite a bit, because if it was really accurate, they would have shown it being worn with plastic tubes sticking out of his brown hole and with a series of foul-smelling clipped-on poopsicles hanging on the side. I'm very nostalgic, so I blow dry my bars of shit. I collect turds from the places I want to remember. I smell them to remind me of the place that I laid them out to dry. It'll carry me straight back to it. Sometimes, though, it just was not meant to be. When I have diarrhea, the crap just shoots too violently out of my ass. It creates a stinky muzzle flash. What the hell are you whispering about? It's me, isn't it? Because I farted out bone fragments of a seagull I ate alive yesterday with bits of half-digestive organs that flew against your painting of August Peterson earlier today. You better come clean about it, Barney, or I'll fart a pigeon leg in your eye. What are you whispering about? It's me, isn't it? Is it because I farted out bone fragments of a seagull I ate alive yesterday and a half-digestive seagull dick flew against your painting of August Peterson earlier today? You better come clean about it, Barney, or I'll fart a pigeon leg in your eye socket.
Holy smeared out sperm. Donald, why must you inform your anal worms that you're planning to get rid of them in the near future? That's barbaric, Donald. It's cruelty from the likes I've never seen before. You are the Fred Kackensausen of America. I better hydrate my stinkhole before it tears open from being so angry. I better go butter up my brown Joe with some hyena Vaseline. When I go beyond a certain stress level, my hole just inflames itself open and some brown Joe start falling out of there without warning. But this time it's worth it. You blow everything out of proportion, and my ass is proof of that. I better go butter up my brown Joe with some hyena Vaseline. When I go beyond a certain stress level, my hole just inflames itself open and some brown Joe start falling out of there without warning. But this time it's worth it. You blow everything out of proportion, and my ass is proof of that.
Wow, did you smell the purity off the shit coming out my feces chamber? That must be a record. I think I smelled some chestnut in there. Could you just confirm it for me by sniffing around the edges? Oh, Jeff, don't be like that. If you need to barf, just barf, man. I don't mind. It's a natural reaction. You are a filthy sausage sniffer, Peterson. If my pubic lice want to jump on the table, they should be allowed to do so. You can't just grab your shoe and try to squash them into a parasite paste. Why are you so cold-blooded, Joe? They plague my groin region, so what's up with you anyway, huh? You Hindu fart.